What's up, guys? Josh, and then I got Danny here. We're going to be ranking the muscle groups based on how they look, how fun they are to hit, and how much time they take to hit, and how hard they are to develop. Alright, Danny, what do you think our first one is?
Well, let's start all the way on the left. Let's go left to right. So let's start off with the good one that everybody knows.
Alright, chest, guys. Chest is obviously my favorite muscle group. I don't know if I'm genetically gifted, not exactly in aesthetics for chest, but strength-wise, I'm able to bench a lot without working too hard on bench. Definitely the most fun exercise, bench, right?
Yeah. The aesthetics of the bench once you get good and get lean, obviously is a big part of the aesthetic of the workout throughout time. How much they take? I would say they would take a pretty while to develop. I don't think you get big numbers until past I think you would know this.
Yeah, most people struggle with bench, honestly. A lot of people work bench for 2 years to get to 2 plates, which is the big benchmark. It does take a while, but everyone loves hitting bench, even though it takes a while to get good at bench. You do have to hit only 2 muscle groups. That's a huge plus. You only have to hit about 3 exercises, incline dumbbell bench press, flat bench, and some cable flies. So, guys, you already know. Chest, I don't want to be biased and put this in godly. Danny, what are you thinking?
I'm going to put it in
A. I think we'll put it in A. That's tough.
I don't think it's the best one, but it's up there.
Yeah. Alright. Next up, we got abs.
Okay. Well, abs on how fun they are. Well, it's fun just thinking about the outcome of the abs, but during the progress, I don't know, man. It's not that fun.
10-minute ab workout is so much harder than a 2-hour gym workout.
Which means that it's very hard to develop. You can get a diet going, and it can be pretty easy, but especially diets are hard nonetheless.
Abs are very hard to attain, not strength-wise, but just aesthetic-wise, because you have to be on the diet 24/7 to keep your abs. So,
but the outcome of it all is they look great.
Yeah,
and so
that's definitely one of the best looking muscle groups.
And so that kind of carries.
Easy to hit, and you only got to do a 10-minute workout. I mean, honestly, not bad, but no one likes doing abs. Yeah. One of the most painful muscle groups for sure.
All right. Well,
so abs for the looks, but not fun to hit. 10-minute workout though. That's gotta go A tier. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll play it.
Behind chest though. Alright. We got deltoids, aka your shoulders. Shoulders are one of my big weak points. I'm trying to hit shoulders more, doing some rear delt flies and some lateral raises, some shoulder press. Honestly, shoulders are a pain to hit. Every time I hit shoulders, my shoulders start hurting. And there's 4 exercises you have to do for shoulders, and they're just one of the hardest to develop over time.
Yeah, I would say especially just gaining muscle mass there is pretty hard as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say this is like a C tier muscle group.
Yeah, this is the one that you start going for once you get, 2 years into lifting, you've been skipping out on it, and then you decide you need shoulders because you got too big of biceps. Alright, so we're going to have to put this one C. Yeah. I know, that's going to upset a lot. That probably upset some of the veterans of the gym. Alright, next up, that's our biceps, yeah. Alright, biceps, what do you think?
Biceps, honestly, probably one of my most favorite muscle groups,
Yeah.
They are not that hard to develop. They don't take that much time out of your workout. You just do a couple curls not a couple. You gotta do curls and you gotta do multiple exercises for maybe an hour. Maybe
pretty straightforward though. I mean,
pretty straightforward.
All of them, you're curling from a different angle for the most part to hit the long head and short head of your bicep. Only 2 muscle groups to hit, straightforward exercises.
And
fun to hit, you know, looking big while you're curling. So
and they look, you know, great if you get them big. So
yeah, biceps super aesthetic. Yeah, and fun to hit. So we'll put it A tier. All right, we got forearms. What do you think?
I would say if you hit them every day, I mean not every time you go to the gym and you stay on a diet or get protein, I say that they aren't that difficult to develop. I would say for me, it is one of the most easiest muscles to develop.
All right, for me, honestly, forearms are one of my lacking muscle groups. You only gotta hit 2 muscle groups, anterior, interior forearm, but I don't know. That's one of my big weak points, and that's what I'm trying to work on, but I can't be biased here. I think a lot of people, though, sleep on the forearm to, you know, bicep, tricep ratio. People be coming in with small forearms, but they got the huge biceps and triceps.
Yeah.
That's my point. So,
I'm good.
Honestly, big underrated.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine, you know, big forearms. You're like, holy crap.
Yeah, looking like Popeye over here.
Grip strength, dude? Okay. And grip strength is very useful for a lot of things, guys. That's like, you know, something you could actually use in your day-to-day life, like carrying stuff. So I'm going to put it godly. Big forearms, godly.
Godly. All right. So next up, we got the hip flexors.
All right. Hip flexors, I put this in because if you're an athlete, you got to have good hip flexors. You got to be super explosive. Honestly, I hate hitting hip flexors.
Yeah, they pain. Like, whenever you get that, what are those called, the push outs on the
you know, the sus machine.
Yeah,
sus machine.
the sus machine. No, after that hard workout on the sus machine, you know, it's a pain. Just the soreness.
Yeah, leg raises and, you know, lunges. I'm just not a fan. But for the athletes out there, definitely want to have good hip flexors.
Very important.
I
don't have to say terrible.
We got, terrible definitely for the work, but they're important. So, we got to put at least C. At least C.
All right, fine.
I can't get myself to put it's so important to athletes, so I'll keep it at C.
So next up, we got the traps. I would say traps is not my favorite, but it's kind of up there. It's kind of like it's an okay exercise for me, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty
straightforward.
Yeah,
it's pretty straightforward. You just gotta do some heavy shrugs, maybe some shoulder press to hit your traps, some, you know, T-bar rows.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's too fun, you know, to do them. It's kind of like a task at the end of the day.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, hitting traps, especially like the day after or day of doing biceps or back, your grip is dead, and, you know, traps are just so much harder to hit then.
Yeah.
Really straightforward though. Traps look insane. If you got big traps, dude, you could see that through your shirt. So
I would say B.
B? Yeah, I'd put that B for sure. That's a B too.
Yeah.
Alright.
We got the obliques. It was kind of a debate to put it on here because, you know, some people think it's important, but we think it's important, of course, you know. We do low runnings from time to time, and obliques really help with cardiovascular exercises.
Yes, exactly. So we put obliques on because this is super important to the cardio freaks out there, or even like, you know, if you're
aesthetic.
Yeah, aesthetics. If hard to keep, definitely hard to show. This is not a muscle group that is going to show for most people because you really got to be lean for your obliques to be showing. Mm-hmm. But if they are showing, looks pretty insane.
Yeah.
For the runners and the aesthetics, very hard to get. I think we'll put C.
C. Yeah.
C. Just they don't show. So.
Mm-hmm.
And man, are those tough to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do a lot of twisting motions for ab workouts, and those aren't fun.
All right, this next one, the quads, most godly exercise in the world.
Yes, quads are up there. So, quads, you got 4 muscle groups to hit in your quads, but you can hit all of them at once in most of your exercises.
Yeah.
You got squat, one of the, that's a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah. And even on this, when you're working out quads, I don't think there's like much downside besides being sore. It's pretty, it's not easy, but it's like, you got a lot of exercises to hit the quads. They look good if you get them huge. It's pretty fun squatting with like other friends or just by yourself. And yeah, they take time, but the effort, it pays off. And
you have just so many exercises to hit quads when you think about it. You have so many different variations. You have cannonball squats, Bulgarian squats, single leg squats, pistol squats, just back squat, front squat, low back squat, just infinite, possibilities, leg extensions. It just goes on. So you already know.
Yeah,
this one looks insane.
It's going to be godly.
It's got to be godly. Now that I'm thinking about it, dude, chest, I'm sorry. We got to keep chest where it is, I think.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's an overrated muscle group because of bench.
Yeah.
Okay. We got rhomboids. Alright. Rhomboids, low key, I'll say they're overrated. If that. Most people don't even know about your rhomboids because everybody's thinking about the lats and traps because those show more. Rhomboids are for the pulling motion, pull day. I really don't like hitting rhomboids.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I kind of do want to hit them more though. I mean.
Yeah, they like every muscle, they're important in their way.
Yeah.
But it's not the most fun to hit, not the most easiest to hit.
Not very aesthetic. Don't really see them. I'm sorry. I got put this terrible.
Yeah, pretty
I'm not a rhomboid fan.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Okay, calves.
Calves.
The genetic muscle group. A lot of people say you just need the genetics for calves. I don't know because I've seen my calves grow when I've like kept up with running. So.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, I believe you could grow your calves to a certain extent.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you can't get them as good.
Calves are very hard to develop unless you go on a pretty big bulk.
Yeah.
And work them a lot.
Yeah.
Calves, straightforward to work. Calf raises, weighted calf raises. Even during if you just run on your toes, that'll hit your calves.
Yeah. How fun, just considering how much pain you get in.
Terrible.
I don't know.
Terrible. Generally, you have to do a lot of painful reps to work these and not for a great turnout. Mm-hmm. No one's looking at your calves. They're going to be looking at your quads if they're looking at your legs.
And it's like a bigger risk for injury. Especially with running and just calf raises as well.
Yeah.
If you're not doing it correctly.
People are going to be mad about this one. I'm putting it terrible.
I would agree with that.
Behind rhomboids for sure. Okay. We got triceps.
Dude. I think we got another godly.
Okay. Well, let's not jump the gun here. Triceps. You got 3 muscle groups to hit. Medial, long, and short. Or lateral, my bad. Honestly, triceps are one of the most fun muscle groups to hit.
Yeah. Especially, and the aesthetic is there once you get them big, And, you weight, you go on a diet, those things will pop, and they take time, but after like a couple days, you can kind of see them popping out a little bit. So it's like a good startup muscle, I would say.
Everyone loves using the rope and the short bar on the tricep push downs. You hit this during like bench. You could do close grip bench. Yeah. Lots of fun exercises.
Yeah, even push-ups. Just doing push-ups also affects them.
Yeah, triceps. Man, those are one of my favorite.
Those are godly, man. Come on, man.
Really? Can we put it godly? Okay, yeah, we'll put godly. That makes up most of your arm. It's better than biceps. We can't put it even with biceps. Okay.
Glutes.
All right, next up, we got glutes. All right. Glutes, honestly, big underrated muscle group. Yeah, the girls are ahead of the guys on this one.
Yeah, I would say it's a very kind of gender influenced exercise. Some guys, work out to be looking like the letter T, but they skipping out on the legs and stuff. And one of the big part of the legs is the glutes.
Yeah, honestly, glutes you could hit in so many fun ways too. You could hit this doing your squat. If you just go a little bit wider stance, you could hit this doing sumo deadlifts. You could do hip thrusts. You could do some glute kickbacks. Honestly, I mean,
it's pretty fun.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun hitting glutes. And, ooh, man, do you hit this biking? You hit this biking pretty hard. Glutes are a huge supporter, too, of just helping you stand up straight.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put glutes. Glutes has to go B tier.
Yeah, I'd say that.
We'll put B tier just because, a lot of people don't like to hit it. Not exactly super aesthetic. It's not aesthetic unless you're a girl. So, yeah, that's our ranking of the muscle groups, guys.
Yeah, if you want to do your own tier list, we have it up on tiermaker.com. So,
hope you guys enjoyed, guys. We'll make more of these videos in the future.